Welcome to Bali, a land of natural beauty, volcanoes, and yet amazing sunrises. So just waking up and it's like 1:30 in the morning and we're starting this hike to this top of the mountain, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, pretty tired still now. Hopefully this will go good, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. In order to see the sunrise at the top of the volcano, you do actually need to hike up the volcano around 2 or 3 in the morning to reach the top by the time the sunrise will start. So we head off around 1:30 in the morning from Canggu and then met our tour guide here for the volcano drop-off point. Luckily, we all had flashlights as well, so we could all see as we hiked up in the middle of the night. Now, there is no lights nearby, so if you are gonna do this hike, you really do need to bring a good flashlight and also bring a backup flashlight too as well, as we had some issues with some of our flashlights about halfway up, and luckily we had a spare to use. So we just got some breakfast here, and it's a pretty nice view. We're just
I love that
all
place,
together
yeah.
here, and yeah, here is the view from this place right now that we are just watching the sunrise from. When you do reach the top, depending on what day you go on, you might be greeted with a lot of other people also doing the same trek. It is a pretty busy hike, so in order to see the sunrise, when you do reach the top, you might see 20 or 30 other hikers there. But what's nice is that there's a little hut at the top where you can eat and enjoy your breakfast and some tea or coffee and watch the sunrise as it comes over the mountains. But do be careful because there is monkeys at the top of this volcano, and when sunrise comes, these monkeys will come out and try to steal your food. So at that time, it is advisable to go into the hut and eat your food there, and the monkeys still might try to take your food, but it's part of the journey.
So guys, kalian harus hati-hati dengan barang-barang bawaan kalian karena monyet-monyet di sini sangat banyak dan mereka nakal-nakal. Jadi mereka bisa mencuri barang-barang kalian, terutama makanan. So, tetap hati-hati.
So here is a view here of the sunrise, and pretty crazy what you see.
So, ini adalah pengalaman yang luar biasa untuk saya sendiri, dimana kali pertamanya saya juga hiking, dan sementara hiking itu saya benar-benar merasa capek, lelah, tapi ya sesampainya di atas tuh benar-benar terbayarkan semua rasa lelah, rasa capek seketika tuh benar-benar hilang dengan melihat semua pemandangan, melihat sunrise, dan ya rasanya ingin tetap tinggal di atas, tetap stay di atas karena melihat semua pemandangan. Dan wow, kami benar-benar enjoy, kami benar-benar menikmati semua pemandangan dari atas. Yeah.
Now the top of the volcano is actually quite large. You can walk from one side to the other side, and there is different viewpoints to see the sunrise. You can see it from the west and then also the other side of the mountain there as well. And then you can keep walking to the other furthest point of the top of the mountain here and see the sunrise from there, which is what we did after about 10 to 20 minutes at the first spot. Yet one of the coolest experiences of this journey was actually cooking eggs inside of the volcano. There are a few points where you can actually open up the hole inside of the volcano, and then a little bit of smoke will come out, and you can put your food or your eggs inside there, leave it for maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and then come back and you have boiled eggs. The eggs were really good, and they did taste a little bit different than normal eggs. They had a little bit of a smoky flavor to them from the volcano itself, but overall it was very interesting experience to be able to cook eggs inside of the volcano right there, which is something that me or my friends had never done before. So the sun is just rising here, and you can see it right there above the mountains. So yeah, this is just walking down here to another spot to go see the sunrise too and take some more photos this way. And there's actually a monkey over here. As we kept walking to the furthest point of the mountain here, we were able to see some more monkeys and also see lots of other different viewpoints along the ridge. At one point, you can actually see both the sun and the moon at once. If you look to the left, we were able to see the moon setting, and if you look to the right, you were able to see the sun rising. And it was very interesting because the sun and the moon were almost at the same point in the sky, just on the different sides. And this viewpoint is very beautiful as well, as you can see the whole horizon along with the other mountains in the background, and also there is a lake in front of you as well, which is a very large lake, and it looks very beautiful when the sun is rising over that lake. As our time ended on the top of the mountain, we started to hike down, and that was another journey as well. It was pretty difficult actually going down the mountain rather than coming up. So now we're just on our way down from the volcano, and these are the views here going down. There were two reasons why it was actually harder to go down the volcano rather than up, as the rocks on the mountain were quite loose and you would constantly lose your grip or fall, and you also had to be very careful about going down as well, as there were many points on the edge of this cliff where you could kind of easily lose your grip and then fall down further. But luckily we had our guide here, so they were able to guide us down the best path. So I definitely would recommend it if you haven't been on this hike or Mount Batur before, to get a guide. It's worth the extra money, not only to get up safely, but also to have a better experience, and even they will bring you some food, cook the food for you, and then show you around the mountain. And they also will drop you off at your original starting point. So when we got picked up in the morning, we were able to grab all our stuff. They drove us to the drop-off point. Then as we came back down, they drove us back to our place where we were staying in Canggu. We hope you liked this video and enjoyed this content. If you did, definitely check out our channel, subscribe, and watch more videos, as we do post a new video every single week. Till next time, have a nice day. Peace.